Thierry Henry, France, Belgium, in 2018. One of the best strikers in history will once again appear at the FIFA World Cup, only this time he will be set on the bench instead of performing on the pitch. Henry won the World Cup in 1998 and competed at a further 3 tournaments, in 2002, 2006 and 2010. Now he is assistant manager of Roberto Martinez's Belgium. Miroslav Klose, Germany. The legendary German goal scorer ended his relationship with the World Cup on a high note in 2014. Not only was he part of the team that lifted the trophy, he also broke the all-time record for goals scored at the tournament, 16. After finishing his playing career in 2016, Klose immediately joined Joachim Löw's coaching staff. Didier Deschamps, France. The captain of France's victorious World Cup campaign in 1998, Deschamps replaced Laurent Blanc as coach in 2012 and led them to a runners-up spot at the UEFA Euro 2016 held on home soil. The World Cup in Russia will be his first as a coach. Tafarel, Brazil. A world champion in 1994 and runner-up in 1998, Tafarel began his post-playing career as goalkeeping coach at Galatasaray in Turkey. He now works in this capacity for Brazil, after joining the Selecao setup in 2014. Ivica Olic, Croatia. Olic appeared at 3 World Cups, in 2002, 2006 and 2014, and scored 2 goals at the tournament overall, the second coming 12 years after the first. The former striker brought the curtain down on his playing days in June 2017, and by October he had accepted an offer to join newly appointed Zlatko Dalic's coaching team that will guide Croatia's campaign in Russia. Aliou Cisse, Senegal. Senegal's captain at their only prior appearance at the World Cup in 2002, when the Lions of Teranga made it to the quarter-finals. Cisse began coaching his country's youth teams in 2012. After working his way up the ladder, the former defender was appointed head coach of the senior team in 2015 and immediately led them to the 2018 World Cup in Russia. Stanislav Cherchesov, Russia. The former goalkeeper traveled to 2 World Cups in 1994 and 2002 but only played in 1 game, albeit one that went down in history, when Russia thrashed Cameroon 6-1 at USA 1994. Oleg Salenko scored a record 5 goals and Cherchesov himself conceded to Roger Miller, who at 42 years old became the oldest marksman in World Cup history. Now Stanislav has the honor of managing his country at their home World Cup. Juan Antonio P. Hispani, Arabi Saoudite P. He effects his debuts in Argentine. A passé la majeure partie de sa carrière en Espagne. Il a représenté son pays d'adoption en Coupe du Monde 1998 lors d'un voyage contre le Paraguay. Depuis, il a dirigé de nombreuses équipes. On se souvient notamment de son triomphe en Copa America 2016, à la tête du Chili. Il n'a pas réussi à mener la Roja en Russie, mais sa nomination à la tête de l'Arabie Saoudite lui run second chance. John Dahl Thomassen, Denmark. The joint top scorer in Danish football history with 52 goals, Thomassen played at 2 World Cups, in 2002 and 2010, and managed 5 goals at the tournament in total. His performance in Korea Republic and Japan was particularly impressive, firing 4 goals in as many games. Thomassen took over as head coach of Dutch side Roda JC Kerkrade for the 2013-14 season and accepted H. Hyde's offer to join the Denmark coaching team in 2016. Oscar Ramirez, Costa Rica. Ramirez was part of Costa Rica's team in their debut appearance at the 1990 World Cup in Italy, playing in all 4 of his country's matches at the tournament. The former midfielder began his coaching career in 2002 and since then has spent it entirely in his home country. He took over the national team in 2015 and successfully guided them to the 2018 World Cup in Russia, Mladen Tajik, Serbia and Montenegro, Serbia. one of the most consistently high-performing defenders in the Bundesliga for Werder Bremen and Schalke 04 during the 2000s. Kstajic represented Serbia and Montenegro at Germany 2006. The final tournament ended disappointingly for the Serbs, who finished bottom of their group, especially as the team had breezed through qualifying, conceding only one goal thanks to the formidable backline of Kstajic, Vidic, Dragutinovic, and Gavrincic. Kstajic retired in 2011 and 5 years later became part of Slavoj Muslin's coaching team for Serbia. After the latter's departure, Kstajic took over the side on an interim basis. Chad Uri, Korea Republic, a right-back renowned for his energetic runs forward, Chad Uri was first spotted by Gus Hiddink playing student football ahead of the 2002 World Cup on home soil. He then made 4 appearances off the bench at that tournament and also played at the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. The son of legendary Korean footballer Cha Bum-kun, Uri had a respectable career in Germany, Scotland, and Korea Republic. After retirement, he entered the world of coaching and is currently responsible for the defense in Shin Tae-yong's squad. Gareth Southgate, England. One of the most well-known English defenders of the late 1990s and early 2000s, Southgate played 3 matches at the 1998 World Cup and was named in the squad for 2002, though did not feature. He ended his playing career at Middlesbrough before immediately moving into the manager's role at that club. After learning his craft coaching England's youth teams, he took charge of his first senior game on an interim basis following Sam Allardyce's departure. Having made a good impression during the World Cup qualifiers, he was offered the job permanently after 4 games in charge. Adam Nowalka, Poland. Nowalka made his debut in midfield for Poland aged 19. A year later, he played 5 matches at the 1978 World Cup, as Poland finished in 5th place. Nowalka's international career was prematurely curtailed by injury, but he returned to the Poland national team 30 years later, initially as an assistant from 2007-08 and since 2012 as head coach. Vahid Halilhodžić, Yugoslavia, Japan. Striker Halilhodžić played for Yugoslavia at the 1982 World Cup in Spain. As head coach, he has overseen 3 successful World Cup qualifying campaigns for 3 different countries, taking Côte d'Ivoire to South Africa 2010, Algeria to Brazil 2014 and Japan to Russia 2018. Next summer will be his second experience at the finals, after he led Algeria to the round of 16.